Rockstar Games is back in the spotlight, and this time, fans of the developer really want a movie or a TV show based off their infamous Red Dead Redemption games, and this comes right after the HBO hit The Last of Us, which of course is a made-for-TV series of Naughty Dog's The Last of Us 1 video game, which released in 2013, and that got fans wanting more games turned into television from HBO. In the past, we've had other video game adaptations on TV, like The Witcher with Netflix, but a lot of them that have made it to television have just been very, very poor in general, with The Last of Us and The Witcher being the two standout ones in my opinion. Now, Jack Black, a star in the recently released Super Mario Bros. Movie, has expressed interest in a film adaptation of Rockstar Games' Red Dead Redemption, and with the growth of gaming adaptations in film and TV, and their increasing popularity on platforms like HBO and then of course Netflix, actors in general are showing more interest in having their favorite titles adapted into movies or TV series. And in an interview for the Super Mario Bros. Movie, Black discussed his appreciation for gaming adaptations, especially when done right. He praised HBO's The Last of Us and believes there are more video game stories to be explored and told, such as Red Dead Redemption in the Red Dead Redemption series, and the games have been well received for their interesting characters, immersive gameplay, compelling storylines, winning awards, and critical recognition upon their release. Now, Jack Black, who's also a known gaming enthusiast as well, is also a strong advocate for video game adaptations in mainstream media, and fans of Red Dead hope that their voices will be heard as well, potentially leading to the series being made into a movie or a TV show in the future. Now, I was asked my thoughts on this on the most recent live stream that I had on twitch.tv, and so if anyone wants to check that out, I will leave a link to it down in the description below, and I thought this could make a pretty fun topic for a video, so why not take some highlights of this discussion and make a YouTube video out of it. Now, fair warning, this was streamed live. I do have different music playing, chat alerts going off, and I was also doing a sponsored stream, funny enough, so I'll just put something Red Dead related over the promotional image I was using for the sponsored campaign. But within this video, I will be discussing my own thoughts and opinions on a Red Dead Redemption TV show and a Red Dead Redemption movie, and which format would be better to portray the games, and some other interesting things to think about. So I'll roll the clip right now. You think Red Dead should get a TV show or movies made? Personally, I don't think Rockstar will care enough to sign off on it. I don't think they would either. It would be great if they would. I'd rather I would like for them to make a movie or something. That would be sweet. I feel like if they're gonna go the movie route, then it's gotta be something outside of the story of the game, but still related. Like, for example, how Deadwood had the movie come out, which is basically, it's supposed to be like right after the events of the show, so it's still its own unique thing that a unique story that people haven't seen before. And I think a perfect opportunity for that with Red Dead would be the Blackwater heist. Whatever happened there, we still don't know. We just know it just went south, right? And so the whole movie could be based around that bank heist just going wrong, and then that's what kicks off the Red Dead Redemption 2 game. So the prequel could kind of act as like a movie almost. I think that would be pretty sweet. If they go the TV show route, as much as I would want, like, the pacing of the game would make more sense in a TV show, but the problem is it's gonna run into the same damn problem as The Last of Us. Great show, obviously. Great game too. They went through all of the entire first game in the first season of the show. And so all those chapters in the game, you got connected to those characters, all that. Everything felt rushed. Every episode was like an entire season, you know, like a weather season from the first game, you know, fall, winter, spring, whatever. So it was all just rushed because you would meet these characters in one episode and then you never saw them again. It's like, I don't care at all. I can't care. I don't have enough time to care about them. You know, you had that awesome episode in Kansas City and it was like literally 1 or 2 episodes. So the pacing was super rushed, but it had to be, right? Because obviously Neil Druckmann, the rest of the producers and all that, they don't know if their show is going to be on for 4 to 6 seasons, right? So they did what they could with 1 season, and now obviously it got greenlit for a second, and they'll probably just do all of the second game in the second season, or they'll fill in some stuff in between. But just getting greenlit on a second season isn't guaranteed that your show is also going to run for 6 seasons anyway. You may just get 2 seasons out of it, right? So, and obviously HBO's not going to sign off on 6 entire seasons of a new video game adaptation for a TV show. So I would not like to see, I would rather a movie, and I would rather it be, if it's a movie, it has to be something separate from the game, because there's like, it would be weird to just feature one part of the game as a movie. You can't put the whole game in a movie because that's just too much happening. Even if it's like a 3.5-hour movie, it's just too much. So it should be a segment from the game, or it would have to be like a prequel to the game with the Blackwater heist, or find some other thing you can explore within the Red Dead universe and Red Dead story that wasn't a part of Red Dead Redemption 1 or 2. Red Dead Redemption 1 could potentially be its own movie, but I'd still rather something else. Maybe it could just be, you know, the movie like right after Jack kills the retired federal agent Ross at the end of the first game. Like, that's also a good point to probably have a movie. But yeah, as a show, I think it's just, you need to, if we got 6 seasons out of a Red Dead Redemption 2 show, then I'd rather a show, because then you can encompass the whole game and connect all the characters and have time and all that, you know, because each chapter could be its own season. But if you try and have all of, like, you know, Red Dead Redemption 2 in the first season, Red Dead 1 in the second, like, it would just be dumb. I think it would be way too rushed, because every episode would be a chapter then, and that's, it would run to the same, at least in my opinion, it would be the same as the Last of Us TV show. Way too damn rushed, and it needed to be. It's not like they, you know, I'm sure they would have rather get more out of it, but HBO's only gonna sign off on 1 season at a time. So I think it would be, if it's a TV show, it would be too rushed. Same as The Last of Us. A movie is just not long enough to feature the plot elements of the game, so it would have to be a story beside the game itself, either after Red Dead 1, or in between RDR 2 and 1, or before Red Dead Redemption 2, and something that players have never seen before in the game. Showing off the Blackwater heist and how it went wrong, because we still haven't even seen that with Red Dead Redemption 2. I was really hoping that that's how Red Dead Redemption 2 would start off, and then it just didn't. It started off after, but they were already in the snow, right? The Blackwater heist already happened. A movie would probably be most realistic to see for a game like this. What about you guys? What do you think, though? Maybe you guys think differently. Oh, I just shot the horse back there. What the heck? Now, with all that said, that's really all I was talking about in this stream, and so I'll just wrap up the highlight from Twitch right there. Like I said, definitely go check me out on twitch.tv/HazardOusHDTV if you want to check out some Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Online live streams. I definitely stream that very consistently, as Red Dead Online is still one of my favorite games to this day. I absolutely love playing, but I'd love to know your thoughts on a Red Dead Redemption themed movie or a TV show. Like I said in my clips, I think if they're going to go the movie route, they can't take plot elements right out of the game. There should be something before Red Dead Redemption 2 started with the video game, or after Red Dead Redemption 1 ended with that video game, and that should be a plot or storyline for a movie. If they go for the TV show route, I think that would just be better off the cuff, but I would want to see multiple seasons greenlit so they could tell the whole entire story of Red Dead Redemption 2, with each chapter of the game being a season. If they try and do an entire season and fit Red Dead Redemption 2 into it, that means every chapter from the game is going to be 1 or 2 episodes, and that's just going to be really sad to see, in my opinion, because I don't think the pacing is going to be good enough at all. But with all that said, hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best Red Dead Online and Rockstar Games content, then please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing I post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even links, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you guys want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask many questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardOusHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With all that being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.